What is going on, everybody? It's your boy xylin here, and today, you guys, I got a good video for you guys. Today is gonna be a story time talking about the first time I ever skipped class, bro. I guess you could say school, cause that's what happened afterwards. I didn't go to any of my classes, but yeah. And before this video starts, you guys, make sure you like and comment. Let me know what you guys want to hear. First time story of whatever. If you guys want, you know what I mean. I don't have no comments yet, so I'm sure if anybody were to drop something, say do this or do that, most likely I'm gonna do it. So with that out of the way, let's start the story. Alright, to start things off, man, this was, I think, back in 9th grade, so I was probably around 13, 14. And let me just say this, man, it was a Friday, so I was already in that mood, like, whatever, bro. After this day, it's the weekend. So I don't know if you guys ever got that feeling before, but when it's Friday, bro, you just feel like you can do anything. It's kind of like that same feeling you get when it's the last day of school, if you guys know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, it was Friday, and I think I had texted my friend beforehand. I think one of them was absent that day. One of my best friends, Ivan. You guys know him from the streams. And he was absent that day, so I was hanging around with some other kid. Let's just call his name Ryan. Alright, that's the name that we finna roll with. So my boy Ryan, right? I hit him up the day before. I was like, bro, it's Friday. You know what I mean? Most of my classes and stuff, I'm pretty sure we were just finna watch movies, because I think it was around the holiday time. So they were just putting on a movie or whatever. So I texted him. I was like, bro, you trying to, you know what I mean, ditch school, right? And so me and him never done this before. We talked about it sometimes in middle school, but we never got the balls to do it, right? So he was kind of like, shoot, I don't know, bro, do you know how? Or he was just all these type of questions. He was nervous as heck, right? So I was like, yeah, bro, I already got everything set. I'll call you right now, right? And so I called this boy up. It was after school, you know what I mean? It was like 1 or 2 hours after school had left. And I think he was just at home watching YouTube or something, right? So I called him. I was like, yo, bro, so look, here's what we finna do, right? So at my school, there's like a little gate where there's what is it? Like, you know, the aides and stuff. I don't know what you guys call them. But like kind of like the supervisors that kind of guard the area. They were walking back and forth by this gate, and there would be like a time period where they wouldn't be there. So it was just empty. There was nobody there. So me and Ryan took advantage of that. And I was letting them know, I'm like, yeah, bro, if we can get through there, I think we'll be straight. And across that is like kind of like a grass field, right? So me and him were just ready to after we past the gate, we could just book it, right? And he was already in, but he asked me one question. He was like, bro, what are we gonna do afterward? And by the school, there's like a mall kind of. I was like, bro, we just need to walk 20-30 minutes and we'll be straight. And he was like, what are we gonna do at the mall? And I was like, I don't know, man, what do you want to do at school, right? And then he was like, whatever, you're right. And then so that night I fell asleep. I was thinking about it, bro, because my heart was beating. I was like, oh shit, I'm really about to do this, bro. And so I woke up the next morning, man. I texted him. I was like, you ready, bro? He was like, yeah. I brought $20 in case we wanted to go to like the food court or something next to the mall. I was like, all right, bro. I brought some money too. I brought like $15. And so I think it was second period. We were gonna ditch around, I think third or fourth, which was right before lunch, because during lunch it's like everyone there, right? So third, fourth period comes. His class is like all the way on the other side of the school. It's kind of weird, because there's like a field, and then there's like classes on one side and there's classes on the other. But anyway, third period comes about. I text him. I was like, yeah, bro, you ready to? So what we usually do is the third period passing on to fourth period, we could run, because when you go through like say I'm in fourth period and I ask them to use the bathroom, it's gonna be obvious, bro. And if I bring my backpack with me, they're gonna be like, what are they doing? So we did it through the passing periods. So passing period came about. What am I saying? Passing period came about, and I texted him, oh yeah, bro, you here? I was already at the bathroom, and then he was like, yeah, bro, I'm right around the corner. I see him, dab each other up. And then that's when the principal was like kind of like trailing us, I wanted to say, because we were looking kind of suspicious. I'm not even gonna lie, right? And so he trailed us. We were in there for a bit. I think he walked off, and so he started heading towards the little gate, right? And while we were going there, we saw we hid behind kind of like this wall that was like, okay, so remember how I said how there's the gate, and then the little advisor thing passes by here and there. We hid behind the wall. We checked until we saw the advisor pass by again. And then as soon as they left that area, we booked it, dude. I kid you not, we were running so fast. We hopped over it, and then we started dashing through the fields, bro. I kid you not, I want to say that they saw us because how big the field was. It was like kind of inevitable that they would have been there already when we were like midway through the field. But we were like, yeah, midway through the field, just running, bro. I kid you not. And we made it. After we got past the field, there was like a little driveway, not driveway, but like roads, right? That where the cars go to pick up the people after school. And so we went into like the little neighborhood by there. We were walking. We had to catch our breath, bro. So we were walking for a bit. And we've never been in this neighborhood before, mind you. So we pulled up our phone, we looked up Google Maps, and then just typed in, what is it, nearest mall. Saw the mall, we started following the thing. We were walking, you know what I mean? I think he had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like a really smushed up one. You know what happens when you get a peanut butter jelly sandwich and you leave it in your backpack? It gets all smushed up. He offered me a piece. I said, no, thank you, politely, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess he was eating on that. We're just walking there. And finally, bro, we see the building. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a scene from a movie when you're like so far away, but you kind of see something in the distance. And it's all shiny. That, bro, I kid you not. That's what the mall looked like, dude. It was like a symbolism of freedom, bro. We see it. We start walking there. Man, something happens, bro. And it gets bad. It gets really, really bad. So while we were walking there, we were like so close to the mall, dude. He gets a call. I surprised. I don't know why I didn't get one, but he got a call from his mom, and I was like, oh shit. And so we kind of like went kind of like sort of in the neighborhoods, not too close to the cars, because bro, if his mom while he was on the phone heard the cars, yeah, it was over. So we kind of went kind of in the neighborhood, and he's on the phone and everything, and I guess supposedly the school had contacted his mom, or at least his teacher did that, and said that he was missing. So his mom was yelling at him and everything, saying this, and that. He said, I don't know, I'm in the class right now, this, and that. Trying to make up any excuse he can. And somehow, you guys, I don't know how he did it, but he convinced them that I guess they just marked it off or something like that, and we started walking towards the mall. You know what I mean? I think we didn't have any, what is it? Or at least I don't know about him, but I didn't have any dinner. All he ate was that little peanut butter jelly sandwich. So we was kind of hungry, right? So the first store we went to, or I guess the little food place we went to, was like this little Chinese, I think it was like Chinese food or Korean food. I'm not too sure. It was probably like Chinese food. And man, it felt good, bro. Inside of the mall, it was all like, because there's like the food courts inside of the mall. And in that little food court area, but they had like these like kind of big fans on top, and they were just blowing, and it felt good, bro. So surprisingly, nobody really questioned us or anything. There was probably like, I'll say probably like, 10 people in there, bro. There was not that many people, surprisingly. The only people who were there were kind of like old people. They were kind of giving us looks. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And then from that point on, we ate our food. Everything was looking pretty bright. Next to the mall, it's kind of like this little, not like really like a park, but kind of like just like a big, I think it was like a golf course or something. And so we went there, we chilled, playing music and stuff like that. And it was honestly, it felt real good, bro. It's kind of like when you've been stuck, like say it was almost like if you were in jail, and when we got out, it was like getting out of jail, bro. Like having seen light, and I don't know, man. It was just such a great feeling. And yeah, that's basically it. We went back to the school, kind of like where the, what is it, like when it was ending type period. So when everyone was already out, we got there. Parents picked us up, and I think that's really it, man. Nothing bad really to happen, you know what I mean? I guess, like I said, somehow he convinced his parents, and I think after that time we skipped three other times after that, and one of those experiences, let's just say it went real bad. It was like kind of scary, if I'm gonna be honest, because we went into like this little, not abandoned like little area, but it was like hella, what's that word, like stranded almost. I don't know, it was just felt like bare bones there. It was like dead. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video and were entertained, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe for more. And also, man, comment down what you guys want to hear in the comments below. I have quite a few stories. Just let me know what you guys want to hear about. And yeah, you guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Peace out.